Have you ever noticed how sometimes, even on a quiet day, your heart feels like it's racing, or your head feels heavier than usual? Maybe you're sitting by the window, enjoying a cup of tea, and yet, there's this little knot of tension in your chest that just won't go away. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. As we age, stress doesn't just affect our mood, it can also quietly take a toll on our blood pressure, and with it, our heart, our brain, and our whole well-being. Today, we're going to have a heartfelt conversation about how to reduce stress, because managing stress is one of the most powerful keys to stabilizing blood pressure, especially after 60. And don't worry, you don't need fancy equipment or complicated routines. Just a few simple, gentle habits can make a world of difference. I really encourage you to stay with me until the end of the video, because each idea builds on the next, and when you put them all together, they can help you feel calmer, stronger, and more in control of your health every single day. Let's begin with something that sounds simple but is incredibly powerful: breathing. Not the automatic, shallow breathing we often slip into without noticing, but deep, intentional breathing. Imagine you're standing at the edge of a beautiful lake early in the morning. The air is cool, the water is still, and you take a slow, deep breath in, filling your lungs completely. Then you exhale slowly, like you're letting go of every little worry. That simple act of deep breathing sends a signal to your body that you're safe. It lowers stress hormones, calms your heart rate, and helps bring your blood pressure back to a healthier place. You don't need a perfect setting to do this. You can practice it right in your favorite chair, lying in bed before sleep, or even while waiting for the kettle to boil. The important thing is to be mindful. Take 5 deep, slow breaths, in through your nose, out through your mouth, and notice how your body responds. Even just a few minutes a day can create real changes over time. It's like giving your body a little reset button whenever things start to feel overwhelming. Now that we're breathing more deeply, let's talk about another gentle but mighty tool: movement. I know, some days our joints are stiff, our backs are sore, and the couch seems a lot more inviting than the idea of a walk. But here's the beautiful thing: movement doesn't have to be a long workout or a brisk hike. It can be as simple as stretching your arms above your head, rolling your shoulders, or taking a short stroll around your home or garden. When we move, even a little bit, we tell our bodies that life is happening, that we're engaged. Movement releases endorphins, our natural mood lifters, and helps regulate the nervous system, which in turn can gently lower blood pressure. Think about how a cat stretches luxuriously after a nap. There's no rush, no strain, just a natural, easy motion that feels good. That's the kind of movement that can work wonders, especially when done consistently. Some people find it helpful to tie movement to something they already do every day. For example, stretching your arms and legs while you wait for the microwave, or walking a few laps around your living room before sitting down for a meal. These little habits add up, and before you know it, your body starts feeling a little looser, your mind a little clearer, and your heart a little lighter. Breathing and gentle movement together are like the foundation of a peaceful, healthy routine. They calm the storm inside and create space for your body to heal and thrive. But there's another piece of the puzzle that's just as important, and it might surprise you: the way we talk to ourselves. You see, the words we speak to ourselves are powerful. They shape the way we feel, the way we act, and even the way our bodies respond. Imagine you're having a tough morning, you spilled your coffee, your back aches a little more than usual, and in that moment, you sigh and say to yourself, "I'm getting too old for this." Without realizing it, those words can weigh heavily on your heart and mind, adding to the stress you already feel. But what if instead, you paused and said, "It's just a little spill. My body might be sore today, but it's carried me through so much. I'm doing my best." Can you feel the difference? That small shift in self-talk is like wrapping your own heart in a warm blanket. It calms the nervous system, reduces the fight-or-flight stress response, and helps stabilize blood pressure over time. Practicing kind self-talk doesn't mean ignoring the hard moments. It means meeting them with patience, compassion, and encouragement, the way you would comfort a dear friend. And like any habit, it becomes stronger with practice. You might start by catching yourself when a harsh thought comes up, and gently replacing it with something more forgiving. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be kinder. Now, as we continue building this peaceful foundation, there's another beautiful practice that can lower stress and support healthy blood pressure: spending time in nature. And no, you don't have to climb a mountain or hike through a forest to benefit. Even a few minutes in your backyard, sitting under a tree, or tending to a small plant on your windowsill can reconnect you with the calming rhythms of the natural world. Nature has this quiet magic. The soft rustle of leaves, the warmth of sunlight on your skin, the smell of fresh earth, it all reminds your body that life is steady and beautiful, even when things feel busy or overwhelming. Studies show that just looking at green spaces can lower stress hormones, slow your heart rate, and help regulate blood pressure. It's like a deep sigh for your soul. You might make it a little daily ritual, stepping outside with your morning coffee, watching the sunset for a few minutes in the evening, or simply opening a window and breathing in fresh air. Let the colors, the sounds, and the gentle touch of nature be part of your healing. No rush, no expectations, just a quiet moment of connection with something bigger than yourself. Breathing, movement, kind self-talk, and nature. Each of these is like a thread. Woven together, they create a strong, beautiful fabric that supports your heart, your mind, and your body. But there's still more we can do to strengthen that fabric and make it even more resilient, especially on days when life feels heavier than usual. One of the most beautiful ways to strengthen your inner calm, and your blood pressure along with it, is to cultivate a sense of gratitude. It might sound simple, maybe even too simple. But gratitude is like a gentle anchor in a stormy sea. When the winds of worry and fear start to blow, gratitude reminds us of the solid ground beneath our feet. You don't have to force it or pretend everything is perfect. Gratitude can be found in the tiniest moments: a warm cup of tea, a kind word from a neighbor, the way the sunlight dances on the kitchen floor. When we notice these small gifts, we tell our hearts, yes, there is still good here. And our bodies listen. Research shows that practicing gratitude can lower stress hormones, reduce inflammation, and, yes, even help stabilize blood pressure. Maybe you start by thinking of one thing you're grateful for each morning before you get out of bed. Or you write it down in a little notebook you keep by your favorite chair. Maybe you even say it out loud to someone you love. However you choose to welcome gratitude into your life, each small moment is like adding a stone to the foundation of your strength. And while gratitude grounds us, connection lifts us. Staying connected with others is not just good for the soul, it's essential for our health, especially as we grow older. Isolation can quietly raise stress levels without us even noticing, like a slow drip that fills a bucket over time. But sharing a conversation, a laugh, or even a moment of quiet companionship with someone else can lighten that load almost instantly. You don't need a big circle of friends to feel connected. One or two meaningful relationships, a good friend, a caring neighbor, a family member, can make all the difference. Picking up the phone, sending a card, meeting for a cup of coffee, or simply waving hello to someone you see often can open the door to deeper connection and lighter hearts. If you've been feeling isolated lately, remember, it's never too late to reach out. So many people out there are also looking for connection. Sometimes it starts with a small, brave step. And every step matters. As we wrap our hearts in kindness, breathe deeply, step into nature, give thanks for the little things, and stay connected with others, we start to notice something incredible. The body begins to follow the mind. Blood pressure eases. Muscles relax. Sleep comes more easily. Energy returns. You are never too old to plant new seeds of health and happiness. Each breath, each choice, each moment is another chance to care for the incredible person you are. When we talk about stress and blood pressure, it's easy to think that the answer lies in doing more, trying harder, pushing ourselves. But the real magic often happens when we slow down. When we allow ourselves to simply be, without judgment or pressure. Finding little moments of stillness throughout the day can be one of the most powerful tools for seniors to manage stress. Maybe it's sitting by a sunny window with your favorite music playing softly. Maybe it's stepping outside in the evening and watching the sky change colors. Maybe it's simply closing your eyes for a minute, feeling the rhythm of your breath, and letting the world fall away. These small pauses are not a waste of time. They are a gift. They send a powerful message to your body: you are safe. You are cared for. You can let go. And when the body feels safe, the heart doesn't have to work so hard. Blood pressure softens. Healing begins. Another gentle practice that many seniors find helpful is creating small, loving routines. Routines give our days a comforting rhythm. They offer something to look forward to, something familiar that steadies the mind and eases the heart. It could be as simple as having tea at the same time each afternoon, or stretching lightly each morning before breakfast. or calling a loved one every Sunday. These little rituals weave a net of calm that catches us when the world feels too big. Above all, it's important to be patient and kind with yourself. Managing stress and stabilizing blood pressure isn't about perfection. It's not about getting everything right every day. It's about choosing again and again to return to yourself with compassion. Some days will feel easier than others. That's normal. What matters is that you keep coming back, like the tide returning to the shore, steady and certain. Each moment you choose peace, you are strengthening the most important relationship you have, the one with yourself. You are worthy of care. You are worthy of peace. You are worthy of health and happiness at every age. Thank you for spending this time with me today. I hope you feel a little more inspired, a little more hopeful, and a little more ready to embrace your journey with strength and grace. If you enjoyed this video, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear what topics you'd like us to cover next. Stay strong, stay kind, and remember, your best years are still ahead.